Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of July, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and if you would like to know more details about it, you can read in the description box, or you can email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Pisces, I feel like the month of July could be, very feisty at times, and then very depressing at others. Like there's this mixture of uncomfortable, agitated experiences that might be poking you, teasing you just in the right places for some of you to just make you move. This being that I feel like there are many of you here that are very hesitant about a decision, course of action that you're called to have. Some of you don't know if you should do something or not, if you should say something or not, and you're constantly kind of swinging back and forth between this energy, and it's creating a lot of inner conflict. And for some, this inner conflict has been with you for so long that it's making you unconsciously attract situations to act upon this energy where you lose control, and you just end up jumping the gun, or you just end up doing something, or you just end up having a reaction that falls out of your control. So it's very important with the Two of Swords that you reflect upon this conflict you have, this division you have. And for many of you, I feel like it's this division between right and wrong. There's something about the right and wrong that is present here in your reading, and that is also a source of this dilemma that some of you are experiencing. Now, I also feel like maybe you are trying not to do something to protect yourself, to protect your heart, to protect yourself from disappointment, right? Or from heartbreak. You might think that by being pushing something away, eventually it will go away, or that by pushing something outside of your control and outside of your, outside of your space where you need to confront it, that you will forget about it, that it will lose its strength or its hold on you. And it's just happening the opposite. I feel like for some of you Pisces, you have tried this recipe, you have tried this way, this tactic to wait to see if it withers, to see if it goes away, if it weakens, if it disappears, if it stops being important. And for those of you that are obviously understanding that during the month of July, the opposite is happening. There's this passive aggressive even kind of energy coming from you at times that has its reason on this conflict that I was speaking. You could just realize with more certainty that you need to do something about it, because it's not going away. The problem is not going away. The emotion is not going away. The drama is not going away. The situation is not going away. And I feel like you will be called to be brave. You will be called to have initiative here with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. You will be called to have initiative. There's something during the month of July that some of you are afraid to lose. It could be a position. It could be a person you really want, a relationship you really want. There's something giving you a feeling of threat. There's something giving you a feeling of I'm going to miss my chance. So for those of you that are feeling like that, like you don't want to miss a chance, but at the same time, you don't want to get hurt. Which one weighs the most? Because some of you need to think about if you want to remain in the what if and never really know what will come out of it, or give it a try and see how it goes. But staying staying as you are is what is creating so much drama and conflict, you know. There's this feeling of you bubbling, you know, like your blood, I'm sorry, boiling, your blood boiling from the inside. And how long will you, you know, be able to keep that energy going before it comes out of you? And maybe it comes out of you in a very hasty manner, you know, improper manner, wrong manner. So mindfulness. Many of you need mindfulness, and you need to confront what you don't want to see and why you don't want to see. What really is scaring you about this? For some of you, Pisces, is the feeling of needing to act, is needing to fight, is needing to claim, is needing to affirm your power, your feelings, your show your skills, you know, your talents. Is this exposing of you, exposing of something that makes you feel so uncomfortable, yet at the same time you don't want to lose, or you don't want to miss here a chance. I also feel like for some of you, Pisces, you're dealing here with the situation where you're debating two love options, or two paths, two jobs, two possible things. But I'm feeling like the majority of you, this is about love drama. Maybe you have two very insisting personalities trying to get at you, trying to connect with you, trying to take you out of that passive state. But I feel like you're denying both, or you have been denying both. And again, it's time to come forward with a more direct approach with this situation. Like, if you don't want them, you don't want them. But if you want them, or if you want to give it a chance, or if you want just one of them, you know, come to terms. Come to terms with this, because it's just taking you out of your balance. It's taking you out of your peace. And the peace will not be restored before you first look at the situation. The Two of Swords is a blindfolded energy in the heart of the reading. So you don't want to see something. The feeling here is that by you not seeing it, it's growing. So the problem, especially if this is like a harsh problem, a difficult challenge, the problem will lose its power over you and over your life the minute you look at it and you're brave, and you take the initiative to find solutions, and you take the initiative to fight for your happiness. Some of you are giving up on your happiness, and you have to watch for this. Are you giving up on something that you know it's worth the trouble? There's something here about, you know, it's trouble. You know that there's something you want to do that can bring a little bit of problems into your life, right? But I feel like the majority of you here knows that it's worth it. You know it's worth the trouble. So it's an act of courage here. It is about the courage to move through that trouble, to face that trouble, to face the drama, the criticism, the judgment maybe, or the competition, if this is something more. I feel like for some of you, it's like you're letting your voice be shut down, you know, amongst the circle of your friends, or amongst your family, amongst the company you work for. Like, you have so much that you need to bring to the table. You have so much to offer, and you're silencing everything because you don't want to upset others, ruffle the feathers here. Well, it's not by you not saying anything that is, you know, the will for you to say it is going to go away. It's just going to be repressed and then create other problems. And still, I feel here like your voice needs to be heard. So if you want that to happen, you need to say it. You need to come to the front and say it. Or I also feel here, if you know that feeling of not making a choice is making a choice. And then you have to deliberately be open to the understanding that you will be left with that consequence. Because I feel for some of you, Pisces, you still have a choice here. It's like you're still on time but not that much time. You know, if you continue to be extremely blinded to this or passive about something, you need to be more proactive. So I hope you have a great month. I want to thank all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.